Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Pages and Touches video. So today I wanted to play around with some deli paper, and so I've been playing around with it and making some pockets and sewing and just adding washi tape and stickers and all that stuff, and I wanted to come and share that with you. So here I have a few of the pockets that I made from the deli paper, and I wanted to share that with you, and also give you an alternative to the deli paper if you don't have it. So this one here is just a simple pocket, but this one I did double it. I wanted to see how it would do when I doubled the deli paper, and what I did was I just pasted one on top of the other, and this is what I got. It kind of reminds me of parchment paper when you put it like that, and you can barely see through it. You can still see through it a little bit, but not that much. Definitely love the texture. So in this one here, we just folded it, sewed it here, added some masking tape on the top round, and just did like a notch, and that's it. It's a pretty simple pocket that you can use for your journal. That, and then we have this one here, very simple as well. This one was just single a single sheet of deli paper, and you can see the difference there. You can see my fingers through it, and all I added was a piece of washi paper. This is that transparent type of washi tape paper. It's kind of like a plasticky, and I didn't put it all the way through because this is supposed to go glued on your journal. So that's a simple pocket right there. And then we have this one here, a larger pocket, kind of similar to this one, but just a little bit smaller. And again, this one is double the paper of deli. And then so this one a little bit bigger, just so you can add your bigger ephemera, larger ephemera. And so all I did here was add some washi tape. Really pretty. You can definitely add something here, and I sewed the bottom. That's pretty much it. And where you see the washi tape is where the opening was, so that's another one. And then there's this one here. This is also double, and this one I did it just a little bit different. So this one has a pocket here and a pocket here. And then you have your washi tape that goes all the way down. And I did make a notch there. And this is becoming loose right here. Let's just see something. Yeah. You do have to, of course, washi tape doesn't always glue the way it's supposed to a stick. So some of this stuck really well, but I see that one was coming out there. So that's one there. So you got a double pocket here. And one here where the notch is. That's two. And then you have this one here, which is a little bit different. So this is just one deli paper. So I just added washi paper here. So you have your pocket here, and then you have another pocket here. So let me see. I have some cards around here that I can just show you. So here you have your main pocket. There you have a little pocket here, or like a tuck spot there, and then once you glue it down, you can also have a pocket here. So you can have 1, 2, and 3. That one's cool. Then I also have some little ones that I created, small pockets here, and I did sewing on all of them. So this one here is just a plain little pocket where you could put a little tag in there or something. I added this here. This is coming from one of the digitals that I purchased, and I'll put those digitals on the screen. And so you do have a little pocket here, and then you have another pocket here, and I think that's super cute. And then here I just added like a piece of scrapbooking paper, and I just added that butterfly there, and I kind of made it pink just to contrast, and that's pretty much it. Very simple pocket. Sorry about that. That's one, and then there's this one here, another simple pocket. Here I did some stamping just to show you that you can also stamp. Did pretty much the same thing. I added some scrapbooking paper there. So what I've been using for these little pieces here is this here, that I have a ton of, and I'm sure a lot of us have them too. These I bought from Timo. These are like little pieces of scrapbooking paper that you can get, and I usually don't know what to do with them, so any chance I get to use them, I do. So I used it on the border on the top there. Right here, kind of like washi tape, and I added a little sentiment on that one, and just stamped a little bunny. And there is your pocket. And then this one, kind of similar, came out a little slanted on the top, but this right here is my washi tape that I made a while ago. And then I have this really pretty picture here from the same digital that I showed the first one. And so here you have a little tuck spot there, and you have your main pocket there. Cute little simple pocket, and I did add a sentiment there. And then this one here is just simple. I did stamp and I colored it. I just added a sentiment hello, and that's just a regular simple pocket. Super cute, just to show that you can stamp and color it. And then this one's just a plain one with leaves on the top. You don't have to really do anything to it if you don't want to. And then this one here, I did printing on the deli paper, and so I really like it. I've done printing on deli paper before for many other projects, so I wanted to show you that you can do that too. So here I just made like a envelope type insert. You can put it in your journal, and you can just add your ephemera and just put it there. So here I just added a die cut. Really pretty paper, and that's pretty much it. This one was really simple, but I just love the texture of the deli paper, and I like the look of it too. So it's a little different than when you use regular scrapbooking paper. So yeah, so that's one. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So those are the ones that I've been playing around with, and so I wanted to just come and do some with you, maybe one or two. If you don't have deli paper, there is something else that you can use that's very similar to deli paper, and that is tracing paper. Depending on the thickness of it, there is tracing paper that you can use that's very, very, very close to deli paper. So let me just show you. I have these that I printed that I want to use to do one or two with you. So I just printed on here. It did curl up a little bit, but that's nothing. We can still do the pockets with that. We have that one, we have this one. This one I just decided to just add watercolor to it, and I did a little bit of collaging to it just to do something different. And then this one here, this is actually the tracing paper. And I wanted to show you it's not much of a difference from the jelly paper. Pretty much the same. So let me just bring this one out here. So you see, it kind of sounds the same. The tracing paper is a little louder. It's a little more crispier. But if you put them together, you can really like see a little bit of my fingers there. Same thing with the deli paper. You can see a little bit of my fingers. They're pretty similar. I think if you cut them out and you put them together, you won't really be able to tell the difference between both. So I have the deli paper that I ordered a long time ago from Amazon, and I get it in a roll. And so when I need, I just take pieces out of it. And so I just wanted to show you, I bought this through Amazon. It's been a really long time ago. It's probably like 3-4 years that I got this. So you can just go on Amazon and put in a roll of tracing paper, and you'll get different ones that will come out. I also have it like the yellow one. These are really good. So If you don't have deli paper, you can always use tracing paper. And if you can't get that one, the roll, you can get the one in the book and just rip out the sheet. It's pretty much the same thing. So, and you can get tracing paper in the dollar store and things like that. So I think I wanted to do it with this one here. This is so pretty. So let me see which one I want to try. Let's see if I remember how to do these, because I did so many different ones. I do want to do this one, but I wanted to see if I could do this one here with the double pocket. All right, so let's see. What I do with these little corners here that are already like curved, I just fold it in just to give it some structure. And I'm going to put a little bit of this glue. And I find that the wet glue works better on deli paper, as crazy as that sounds. So I'm just going to use that. I find that the glue stick doesn't glue as well. So, okay, so that's that. Maybe I should do it here too, this edge. Okay, just a little edge there. And we're going to put a little bit of glue to keep it down. So I hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to come on and play a little bit with this and show you. So I think I did this here like this for that one. Let's see how big. If I remember correctly, I think this is what I did. I'm going to fold it like that. Let me make sure this is even. Right? And then you're going to fold it up. And if you use a print that is not directional, it's better. I figured this one would be good for this one because it doesn't really matter what direction the flower is. But look, this one worked out because the flower is actually facing up. So what you can do here is definitely sew here. Sew here. You can actually sew the middle before you actually fold it up. But you can't sew directly on there because then you won't have a pocket, but you can sew it this way. If you sew it this way, sorry, like this, and then you just fold it this way, you still have your pocket and stuff there. So very simple. Of course it's uneven there, but I'll fix it. And then here you can add your washi tape, or you can just glue it. So I have some washi tape that I made. This is just copy paper. And I don't know if I want to put some of these on there because the green will probably look nice, but I don't know. I think it'll clash a little bit. So I think I'm going to use this here. I took out some washi tape, so I think I'm going to use this one here. The skinny one here. Because I don't want the flowers to be covered too much. So I'm going to use that here. I'm going to add some glue. Because we all know that washi tape never sticks. So, but before that, I'm going to add a little bit of glue here so that the inside will be also adhered. go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue here just to add the washi tape. And I like it because it blends in nicely. I didn't want it to take away from the image, like the flowers. So let's see. And then you're gonna bring it up. Okay, let's see. This has like a little bit of the white here, so I'm just gonna remove that. Put this back here. And you can add like a little border there. So I'm going to do it with the washi tape again. Just add a little bit of glue. Just to show where the pocket is, you know. And I'm going to bring it all the way through. That way it also will help to keep the pocket in place. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here you go. Here you have your pocket there. And then you have your pocket up here. Here you can definitely do a notch. The thing is that since this is so flimsy, this is not gonna grab it. So what I'm gonna do is just put something thick behind it. Let's see if I could do this. Okay. And just do the notch like that. Oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because it's very flimsy up there, I'm gonna do another and then do the notch. That needs some sturdiness up there, so I'm gonna do that. And I can let it go around too. Okay. And now I'm going to add this to the notch. Let me just cut this here first, make it even. And just doesn't want to open. Okay, there you go. And there is your notch up there. You can see it. There is your notch, and there is your pocket, and here is your other pocket, and it turned out so pretty. So that's one way to do it. And the other one I wanted to do was, I think I'm going to use this one here. Just this one here, which is simple, very simple. So of course, we did this again, do like a little support part here. Just fold it. I did do a little collage on this paper as well. And I'm going to do it here. I love the way the deli paper feels after you add like water to it or wet medium, because it kind of changes a little bit. It becomes a little wrinkled, and I love that. So because I added the watercolor to it, it became like a little wrinkled. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go just, I think I brought this one down a little bit more. So you do another like this. And then you bring this one up like this. Kind of overlapping. And it's a little large, so you're gonna have to cut off some of it. Let me just see. Well, that one is much larger than this one. I think what I did was I did cut out, I think I know what I did with that one. So this one here, what I did was I cut out a little bit. Yeah, let me just cut some of it. I cut some of this, but that means I'm going to cut out the collage part, which I don't want to. I think I want to do it this way. Can definitely use that little piece there. So we're going to bring this down. I'm going to bring this up a little bit more. Make a new fold. Yeah, that looks about right. The only thing is that I needed to fold this in to make it sturdy. So what I can do is just add this part to it, I guess. Maybe put it this way. So I'm going to cut this here. See, as I was playing with these, that's what was happening to me. I was playing with one, then I thought I was going to make the other one the same, but then it would change. because something else would pop up in my head, or the folding would, I would see something different, so I would just go by that. But that's what makes it interesting, that you can create different things, different pockets, different folds. Okay. Because I cut it too short, or I cut too much of it, I couldn't do the fold, so I'll just add this little strip here that will make that part sturdy there. Okay, so there we go. And this one, and then over here you can just fold it. That's what I did with the first one. I folded in to give it that sturdiness in the sides, but you can also sew it. So what I'm going to do, let me just cut this part out here, and I'm going to just glue this part here, and then this part here. And then the same thing here, repeat. There and there. And just bring it down. And that is pretty much it, guys, for this one here. And you have your it's not a perfect envelope or pocket, but I like it. That's exactly the reason why I like it more. Put a little bit of glue here because it's not perfect. And so you have your pocket right there, so you can add your ephemera. And then like this one here, let me see. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even measure and they're perfect. You can definitely add ephemera. So let's add a little piece of ephemera. Not ephemera, I'm sorry, a die cut. Let's see what I have that I can put there. Let's see. I do have these dragonflies here that are colored. Oh, this one got all messed up. And that one looks really nice there. See that? It has the same colors too. So I can add that one there. And this one got all crushed up. These are some dragonflies that I have a die cut for that I made a little bit ago. And I keep them in these little pockets here. This little, this is where I keep most of my ephemeras that I cut out. So put it right back in here. Straighten up that wing. Okay. So this one actually works perfect for this one here. I think I'm going to put it right here. Add the glue. There you go, guys. You have your second pocket. Very pretty. Okay, so that's the second one. And then for the third one, I thought maybe we can do this one here. Let me see if I remember how to do that one. And I think I'm going to do it with this one. This is the tracing paper. So let's see if I remember how to do this. Let me just cut this white part out. It may not come out the same size because I'm gonna keep that little piece there. Okay. I'm gonna cut this white side out too. So I think I did this here and did another. I think that's what I did. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Okay, and then this part is the same thing. Okay. Oh, I know what I did. So it's not, I don't know if it's gonna work on this paper because what I did was I kind of did like this, but since it was all white, it did it okay. So because this has a print on it and I already did that, it's not gonna probably work. So let's see. You see, this part here is gonna look ugly unless and it's crooked, it's slanted, so this has to be even. And I know it doesn't look right there, see it's all crooked, but I just needed to make this line here straight and I'll fix the rest. So okay, so let me just trim this down. I don't have to trim this down as the same size as that, so I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. This one side. This other side, okay. So that takes care of this side and this side here. Now this part here has to also be trimmed because that is slanted. Let me see. Maybe I can save it and fix it. Let me see. See, but it looks super slanted. Okay, let me just fix this here. Okay, so there you go. Now, what we need to do is, I think I'm going to use my washi tape now. Let's see. These colors really go. I don't want it to clash. So let me just see this one here. Oh, I think that one will go good. So I made this out of copy paper. I do have a video that I show where I made it, so I'm just gonna link that down below if you're interested in watching it. So I'm gonna just add this part here, and I'm going to use the other half of here. So let me see if I can cut this super straight. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can cut it in the middle, or close to the middle. I think I cut one bigger than the other. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to put this one here. That's the thinner one. And then the thicker one I'll put in the other side. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Still looks a little crooked. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to put this part here. Perfect. So I'm just going to glue this down. And then glue it down again. So it's pretty much just folding it. I mean, if you want to create a different pocket out of this, there's so many different ways that you can create pockets for the deli paper. So this is just some of the ideas that I had when I was playing around with it. And you can definitely change it up. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I'm just going to cut this part off here, this part here. Okay. And then you have your part here that you can just sew this down. I'm sorry, you can sew it down or you can glue it down. I'm going to just glue it down for now. Okay. Still a tad bit slanted, but it'll work. It'll work. Just so there you go, my friends. You have your pocket here and your pocket here. So similar to this one, just a little bit different. Pocket here and pocket here. They're just different shapes, so they're pretty much the same thing. You have your pocket here, and you could have your pocket here. So you have 1, 2, and 3 pockets, if that's what you want to do. So you have your one pocket here, you have your pocket up here, and if you want to do another pocket, you just sew these edges here, and you have your third pocket there. So I think that's cool. Definitely try playing around with it. So those are the ones I wanted to make with you today. This one I think is my favorite. So pretty. And I just love the way the texture of the deli paper feels. Let me just add a little bit of tape to this. Okay, so let's find a page in the journal. Let's see. For that one, I probably want to do something with, it gotta fit. It gotta fit. That's too colorful for me. Not necessarily a white page, right? See, I love this journal, but I realized that I kind of limit myself because I created it long and slim, so I can only fit certain things in it because I created it long and slim. And this one doesn't fit in there, but if that one doesn't fit, I can always use the other one. Let's see. That's a little noisy, that background. Here, but I feel like that background is too plain. And then we have the colorful one here. Let's see here. I can put it there. Let's see. Or I can put this one here, which I think will go really nice because of the colors. And it's already mixed media, so I just might as well add something else, right? The color in it. I think that would go nice there. What do you think? I think so. So I'm gonna put it here. And this is the one with the, but you see, I can also leave this part open here and create another pocket. I don't know if I want to do that though. So I'm just gonna leave it as that one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it simple today. And I think I'm gonna use my Elmer's glue for this one. Because that one, like I said, I diluted it a little bit, so I mean, I'm sure it'll glue, but I think it's on a little bit. Yeah. Okay, here you go. There you have your pocket. Now we need to find something to put in the pocket. Right. So I still have these that I'm gonna play around with. I have some tags over here and some tags. Let me see this one. Well, if it's perfect, but I'm gonna put that one in there. I do have some like what do you call these? Like postcards and things like that that I cut out from a digital. And I think that this, I have a few postcards here. And I have some old vintage letters. Like this one here. And I have this one here. So I think I'll put one of these in there. This one as well. I think I'm going to put this one in there. Yeah, put this one in there. And one of these. Just kind of, these are kind of like, I don't even know what these are, honestly. They look like postcards. But they look like time cards, but not regular time cards. So I'm just going to put that there. I think that'll be good right there. So that's that. For that one. So let's try the other one. Okay, let's see what we're going to find here. So let's see which one we want to put in that one. So I created that one. Where's the other one I created? This one. But I can put any one of these in there. So, and because, like I said, my journals are tall and slim, I have to see, like this one is probably not going to fit. This one will definitely fit. I can put some of these small pockets in there too. This one will probably fit. Even this one here. So we'll see. If I can't fit any of these, I'll put one of the other ones in there. See, like even here, I can definitely put one of those, like this one. And I wanted to do this one because it's so pretty. It even goes really nice there. Let me just see what else. Put it here. What's in this one here? I can put it here or here. Here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it here in this handmade paper. So let's glue that part there. And I'm not going to do a third pocket. I'm just going to leave the 2 pockets. You could do the 3rd pocket if you want. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can put in here. Make sure that's down. Let's see. I have this one here. I have this one here that I created, and I created the little design from the digital that I released not too long ago, the border strips. You can actually cut them apart and just do your own creation right there. So I thought that was super cute. I put that like that. So I think I'm going to put that one there. And then let's see what else I have. I need like something long. So I'll put this one here. This is supposed to be like a receipt. Like a French receipt. This is from a digital. I can put that there. Let's see if I can find a smaller one to go with there. So over. And I can add something like that. There you go. And that's it. So there is your deli paper pocket. You can print on the deli paper. Again, if you can't use or you don't have deli paper, you can definitely use tracing paper, which is the same. And you can find it in dollar stores in the books format, and it'll work exactly the same. So, but a different texture. I love working with different textures of paper. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and bring something else here to this episode so that you can have a variety of different textures of pockets and things like that. So that's pretty cute, isn't it? Alright, so that's it. I'm definitely going to be using these for other projects. I'll probably add another one to each. But I am working, like I said, on another journal, and I'll probably use some of these on there. And some of these cards and things that I cut out. Yes, my friends, so just want to show you close to each other the projects we did today. The 2 pockets made out of deli paper right there. So super easy. Anyone can make these. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some inspiration. Like I said, you don't need to print on it either. You can use it like this, which is awesome. If you don't have like the deli paper or even the tracing paper, you can definitely use glassine paper as well, or transparent paper. So yeah, they work perfect. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For anyone who's new to my channel, I appreciate you guys coming back. Any comments, please put it down below. And I will see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.